Hey fellow fanatics, DJ Breaks here, back for another review, and today I have a Lego Black Widow movie tie-in set. Yes, it's finally time. Black Widow finally is hitting theaters, so we're going to take a look at the set based off of the upcoming movie that was honestly supposed to be out last year, and this is a set from last year, but getting into all the nitty-gritty specifics, it is set number 76162 is Black Widow's helicopter chase. It comes with 271 pieces and is recommended for ages 7 and up. Where it retails for $30 here in America, in the United States, and is exclusive to Target stores and Lego.com here. So getting into it, it was a 2020 set. And it is based loosely off the new upcoming film. I have not seen it yet at the time of this recording, but based on everything we've seen in the trailers, it does look like Lego may have embellished a little bit here, kind of like they did with the Doctor Strange set a few years back. But getting into it, let's start deconstructing it to see how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. So first figure we're going to look at is, of course, Black Widow herself. This is based off of her outfit for the new movie. You get a new torso print, new leg print. It's all very nice. Nicely printed and designed. Sure, there's a couple little inaccuracies compared to the source material, but what you're gonna do, this was designed before the film even came out. You do get gray hands, but unfortunately, unlike the Black Widow that got released for the Avengers game, she does not have arm printing, and that would have been so nice to get on this figure, to get those yellow goldish color Widow Sting bracers that she has for this movie. She does come with, as always, two translucent blue lightsaber blades for her little staffs that she wields, though I think that doesn't really look good anymore, and they've come up with several better ones throughout the past couple of years, but taking her hair off, get a nicer look at that torso. The skin tone underneath right there isn't really opaque enough. Just continuing Lego's track record of not printing that well onto bright colored or darker colored torsos. Get a nicer look at the back torso there with all the printed details there. And then the head, as you can see, is nothing new. It's that Jyn Erso head that she's been using for Black Widow since 2018. But that does it for this figure. So next figure is Yelena Belova. She is very nicely done. A few issues with her, but we'll get into that. She does come with those classic old Alien Conquest sci-fi pistols to represent her twin guns in the movie. She's got a nice leg print. Again, nice that we get two figures with a leg print here. Though those aren't exclusive to the set anymore either. It is utilized on that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Black Widow set that came out later. She does have some nice torso printing. It is similar to the Infinity War Black Widow one, but it's just changed up to be a lot more accurate and a lot more like the actual color in the movie. Though you do see at the bottom there, she's got some white print on the bottom of the torso there, but it's not really represented well. Again, like Black Widow, she just has it's just continuing that problem with Lego not being able to print brighter colors on top of darker ones. especially white. But again, I would have liked to have seen some arm printing here just to get her widow stings in there. But coming up to the head and hair, this is where kind of the bigger issues are. Her hair, I don't know if Lego was looking at concept art or something or what, but her hair here, way too bright of a yellow, honestly, and completely the wrong shape for her hairstyle in the movie. But again, probably chalk it up to concept art or something. And then her head is just reuse from the Karina Smith head. It's that head from Pirates 5, that set. It's just reused here. It's fine. It kind of looks like Florence, but it does have the freckles there, so that is pretty nice reuse, but unfortunate reuse, but that does it for Yelena. So taking a look at the last figure, it's the movie version of Taskmaster, which is nice. For accessories, he just comes with this little spear barb piece in gray to represent his sword, but it can also plug into this piece, which was introduced in the Ultra Agents line. Just plug it in there, and it's supposed to look like it's sheathed or just coming out of like a gauntlet or something. And then you have this circular dish piece for the shield. Again, not really faithful to the movie, but again, probably just due to concept art. Taking the black hood off, which is the old piece instead of the new one. Pretty substandard here, but you don't get any leg print, which is kind of disappointing here. But the torso print is very nicely done. And you do get some nice back printing there too. Really looks nice. The head print also looks nice. They could have went with just plain black for the visor, but they actually designed in some little diagnostic heads-up display stuff, which looks really nice. But that does it for Task. So starting off looking at the build, we're going to look at the two smaller stuff not attached to the model. Starting off, we do get this brown crate, which is capped off to give Taskmaster something to steal, I guess, for play. But inside you do get a diamond and a couple gold, silver bars for whatever reason. But yeah, that's just in here just to give Taskmaster, give kids a little bit of a play scenario. But that does it for that. And then for Yelena, she does get this, or Natasha, however you want to play it, you do get this blue sports bike, molded in blue here. Very nice. It's like all the other ones. It just has a couple of stickers on either side. It's the same, just inversed with a nice little Black Widow logo there. And pretty much Natasha or Yelena can ride it if they want. You can clip them into the handlebars if you want, though there's no storage for her guns. But I suppose, yeah, you can at least put Natasha's, Yelena's guns in there, just so you can get at least one of her hands on the handlebar. But that does it for the two smaller builds. Let's move on to the big helicopter. So taking a look at the main build of the set, it's a nice dual rotor alternating helicopter. You do have some nice shaping here, utilizing all these black pieces. Nice fuselage here too, with this piece designed really nicely. You do get some stud shooters up front, some more of those Alien Conquest pistols just clipped in here to represent artillery on the actual craft, which is nice. You do have some nice build, pretty compact build, pretty simple, but it is nice and sturdy. You can like grab this thing and it's not going to break. It is very nice and sturdy in its construction and design, which I really appreciate. Because kids are going to be really rough with this. You do have some stickers. You do have one sticker here, another sticker here, a sticker right here, and right there and right there. That's all mirrored on the other side of the helicopter. And then right there on the turbine right here, you do also have some more exhaust stickered right there. But there are a couple more stickers on the inside that we'll get to. You do have some nice landing gear, so this thing does sit really nicely, rolls, and really stands out. You do have some nice detailing and greebling on this thing with this antenna and the light here to give some nice detail. You do have the nice builds for the rotary blades. I will note that this yellow piece here is actually, as you can see, that gift box piece that got introduced in the collectible minifigure series a while back. That's a really nice build utilization of parts, just because of how the spinning feature for the rotary works. Actually just sits in there really nicely, so these helicopter blades can just spin like crazy. They also utilize some nice pieces up here to help with that play feature of these textured round bricks, just so you can get a nice handle on it and really spin these blades, get them really going. You don't have to worry about crashing into each other or anything unless you just go crazy with them, but they do spin really nicely. Yeah, opening this up, back part of this, this does open up. You do get a nice little representation of being able to get into this vehicle, though it's not actually designed for that. But I do like the thought that counts. But opening it up, you do get this little mini ATV quad thing that's kind of just angled. You do have a sticker on the front here for it, and then you do get some semblance of headlights, some nice part usage, but yeah, that just fits in there really nicely. Closes back up. Opening this thing up, it does open in the center. It does take a couple pieces just to hold it in there. That lifts up, and then the cockpit also comes up, but the rotor also comes with it, just as a whole other thing. So looking at the interior, having this opened up, back of the fuselage, not really that much going on here. No clips for weapons or anything, which is a little disappointing considering all the accessories some of these minifigures come with. Again, this helicopter, I don't know if it's supposed to be Taskmasters or the something that the Black Widows have, but it doesn't really invoke either. So yeah, you do have a nice amount of space here though, just to hold minifigures in, just to pose them around and do whatever with. You do have easily removable of that roof. Just as you can see, it just has couple of pieces right here and right there. They use a nice silver piece, and that just fits on right away. And then the front of the console, removing all of it, you just get you do have this a nice caramel color being used, medium nougat, as I believe Lego calls it. Just approximating like a leather seat or something in a helicopter, which is really nice. That you do have a nice little crawl space. Approximated, you can't actually fit anything through there, but it's the thought that counts. But you do have at least one seat for a main person to sit. Right there, a couple of stickered consoles, which is nice. Usually we just get reused ones, but it's nice to get some specific ones here. And you do get some, and then you do get some standard Lego lever pieces here to represent some control yoke. But putting, let's take Taskmaster in here and sit him in there. It's fairly easy. You can't actually fit a figure behind him. It's just a one-piece seater because just how this cockpit goes back on, you can't actually fit someone behind him. Just how it goes on, but it does fit back on nicely. Again, you don't really have any storage for a weapon, so his weapon just gets tossed in the back. I suppose that's storage, but you can just play with it like that if you want to. But yeah, I don't really have any real other complaints about this thing other than some of the design choices. Again, if I didn't mention it, you do get the stud shooters on the front here. It just fires off like normal stud shooters. You do get extra, as we'll go over in the extra pieces, but you do get two on either side, just to represent part of the actual artillery of this vehicle. But again, only real complaints here are just the lack of usage of interior space. Cockpit's kind of fine, but that back, you could have put like something back there, seats or something, but that does it for looking at the main build. Let's go over the box, instructions, extra pieces, and then I'll meet you back up for my final thought. So looking at the extra pieces, because it's a set with stud shooters in it, you do get an extra one of the triggers, and you get 4 extra studs designated there for the four sets of turrets on the helicopter. For the rest of the pieces, you get a couple extra tires, an extra diamond, surprisingly. That's really interesting. Technic-Pin, you get one of those stamp pieces in black, a couple extra slopes in different colors, and the lever. But that does. So looking at the instructions, front of the cover, of course, just has the box art minus some of the stuff on it. You get the QR code in the corner there. If you want to use the app, which the front 2 pages just kind of briefly go over how to properly build the set, as well as how to use that instructions. Pretty much straightforward build, splits apart and across 2 bags. 74 pages of building, and then you got another little cross-sell for how to use that app again for some reason, and then the back pages just have a cross-sell for the 2020 Avengers and Spider-Man Winter Waves. So, and then back pages here just have the parts inventory if you need them. and then back just has that product feedback thing with Pirates sporting at this time, but that does it for me. Okay, so looking at the box here, it's that standard Marvel thing we've been seeing since they rebooted the kind of line in 2019 for the movies anyway. We just get the Lego logo as well as the movie Black Widow logo. You get a nice little Black Widow style promotional shot of her from her outfit from the new movie. You get the set specs on the side down there. You get a nice product shot of the set, figure selection down there, a little Avengers A in the corner there. Top of the box features Black Widow in her Lego form outfit for the new movie. Side of the box actually features a nice little artist render of this promotional shot from the front. And then on the back, you just got all the little promotional shots showing different features of the set, as well as the movie logo, again, down there in the corner. But that does it for the box. Alright, so going over my final thoughts. Build-wise, it's pretty straightforward, pretty standard. Nice build for the helicopter here. You get some accessories and nice motorcycle, so a lot of play experience there, a lot of nice playability features. The build was really fun to put together. It's pretty sturdy and stable, everything that you would want it to be. My only real critique for it is, again, the lack of space. Particularly in the fuselage, no inside clips for weapons or anything, so gonna have to dock it a little bit there. Minifigure wise, some of for the figures, pretty standard, based off of what Lego probably got for this movie when they were asked to make a set. They probably were just given these characters, told they were important, and they wanted to include them. My only real issues with them are the accessories, particularly with Taskmaster, though. Again, as I pointed out earlier, that could easily just be concept art that Lego was looking at that kind of didn't really translate all that well. But I'm getting a little tired of seeing the lightsaber blades just being used as the batons for both Black Widow and Nightwing at this point, honestly. So the accessories could have been a little bit better that wise. Quality wise, only real issues I had were it's just some of the printing on Black Widow and Yelena's torsos. It's just the opacity there. Aside from that, no real issues there. Price and availability wise, this is a Target exclusive, as I explained in the intro. So $30 for this set for the United States. Pretty well worth it. It's just a shame that it is a Target exclusive. I mean, you can get it at Lego.com too, so there is a little bit of a larger way to get this, but I don't like seeing retailer exclusives for a single character movie like this, so but it is absolutely worth that $30 if you like the movie, hopefully, and it is worth picking up as just another installment in the MCU Lego collection there. So all in all, this set is going to get a solid 8 out of 10 for me. That does it for this review. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this set. And I always look forward to having a discussion with you. And also, ring the bell. I almost forgot that. Ring the bell so you are notified of whenever I upload new content. Marvel sets, I will always try to upload every Saturday, alternating between like Spider-Man and just the random other Avengers stuff. But again, that does it for this video, and I will see you in the next